So the reason why some would say changing out a back tire is trickier than a front tire is because you have to deal with the chain and all that stuff and getting it tight after you put the tire back on. So that's the only tricky part, so to say, about changing a back tire. But it's not too hard. We'll get through it. It's nice and easy, make it nice and simple. I'm just going to use a color pencil. That's all I have. So, what you're going to do, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get this tire apart from the rim. So that way, and so it just slides like that, all the way. And then you're able to pull apart your rim. And you can pull your tire out. There's the old tube that has the hole in it, and now I just have my rim here. And then I will take my new tube . Unwrap that. So an easy way that I found to put your tube into your tire so you're not fiddling with it and it's crumpling and you're just getting frustrated, you're just going to air it up just the slightest bit. So you take your pump and then you just want to air it up enough to where it has its form, but it's not inflated all the way yet. So it's a little easier for me to put into my rim. And then what you want to do is you have the hole where your valve stem goes through on your rim, and you have your valve stem on your tube. So you kind of want to line those up by each other. So I always start at the valve stem, and then I just put that in, and then I go along. Alright guys, now I got my bike in place and then I got my tube and my tire. You just want to make sure that your sprocket side is going on the side with your chain and your sprocket. Like I said before, you just want to be very careful with how you handle your chain. It's just a real pain if your chain gets tangled up, and it's a real pain to get it untangled. So I put my chain over the back side of my sprocket, of my wheel, and then I just have it hanging here up front, and then I put my axle on my dropouts, and then I put my tire on the dropouts, and it's ready, it's just seated. And then I will now put my chain onto my front sprocket, and I just do that by grabbing the chain and laying the first couple links on the sprocket, and then I spin it and it just puts itself on the sprocket. And now that's all back on together. And then what I do, how I space my back wheel to make my chain tight, it's a real pain in the neck to try to pull your back wheel tight and get it in the right spot, and then with your one free hand tighten this side and then come over here and tighten this side. So I've learned to just get something, you can be anything, I just use this little Allen wrench set and I wedge it between my back wheel and my frame, and that sets it up perfect for me. The chain is where I want it tension wise, the back wheel is spaced evenly between the frame, and I got both my hands free and it's ready to go. So I just wedge that in there and then so that's how I change my tire. Everybody can do it differently. That's just how I've learned and done little things over the years of me riding. So yeah, now my bike's all good to go. I'm gonna go put some shoes on and then we'll go ride around out front a little bit.